Here we are, another installment of Tarot Tuesday. Hello, everyone. I'm Melissa L. Watkins, Evidential Medium, Master Instructor Teacher with Integrated Energy Therapy, and founder of Guidance311.com. How are you? How are you? It is Tuesday. I'm actually excited to be here with you tonight. We're actually going to be using the Starcodes Astro by Heather Roan Robbins Oracle cards. So I'm going to pull one of those for as many people as I can fit in the hour. And as always on these general readings, take what resonates. Definitely take what resonates. If you're watching something and something really makes you feel something, or I say a word that like zeroes in on you, that message is for you. Just occurred to me, I didn't turn on my light so you can see me. Aha, there we are. Hello. That's better. That's better. Hello, Cliche. Hey, Lori. Hello, Chrissy. Hello. So that's what we're going to do tonight. And tomorrow night, the 27th, Wednesday, will be the last meeting for the year in my Living in Love community, where we're going to do the meetup. And the meetup is where we do some healing. And so if you're someone that is really struggling and you're needing some energy healing, that would be the meeting for you. So if you're a member and you're not able to join, remember, you can always get the replay. I would love for you to be on the live call, absolutely. And so that's tomorrow night at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. And we're going to get together for our community monthly membership meeting. And if you join anywhere from now until January 11th, the night we start, Thursday, January 11th, the night we start the Evidential Medium class, you can actually get 50% off of that whole course. So it takes you from $444 down to $222. So, hello, Cynthia. Hello. So I'm looking forward to getting 2024 started, and I'm really excited that we're going to I feel like, start it with a bang with the Evidential Medium course. And there's only limited seats, and half the seats are taken. So if it's something you've been thinking about doing, I hope you will join me. So, hello, Krista. Hello, hello, hello. And also, if you are looking for, just so you know, the the Integrated Energy Therapy coupon Christmas gift, code Christmas gift, takes 20% off a session. So if you're someone that wanted to use the coupon for one session, you don't have to get it within the week, but you have to schedule it, use the coupon by the end of the week. It does expire on the 31st. So hello, Suzanne. Hello, Karen. Hello, everyone. So, okay. So to thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for being here. We're going to use the Starcodes Astro Oracle. So I'm kind of, this is actually the deck that I used for the reveal. So those of you who did choose a card or cards for the weekend in my Guidance 311 Facebook group, that reveal is up. I did that earlier today. Okay. So Miss Chrissy, let's see what Spirit wants to. And I wanted to use this deck tonight because we are in full moon energy. So I thought it would be a good deck to use. Chrissy, yours literally flipped out at me as you saw that. Ooh, Root. Root. Hello, Sarah. Number 38. Imam Coeli. Imagine your spine extends down into the earth like a taproot, the strong central root under a tree, through the earth to a point on the sun's path below. Latin for bottom of the sky, and Imam Coeli, or IC, points to the memories and experiences that fed your first roots, your early home life, your family's traditions, and your biological and emotional heritage. So the action with this card for you, Chrissy, is take a look at the roots. Think about what makes you feel at home and secure, what creates sanctuary for you. Investigate the foundations and become conscious of the traditions and assumptions that underlies this situation. Lean into habits that help you feel secure and grounded. If you enjoyed your childhood, family traditions can help you feel safe and strong in a storm. If you grew up in chaos, you may crave the opposite and so create your own quiet sanctuary. If you grew up around arguments, arguing with people at home may seem normal to you, but that may not be the case for your housemates, so you may need to learn to present your points in a more transformative, less combative way. The IC also speaks of deeper roots, the spiritual, religious, or philosophical underpinnings of your early life. Just as fish doesn't notice the water it swims in, it can be hard to see the spiritual assumptions you swam within as a child. These philosophical underpinnings could give you deep connection to spirit or leave you feeling restricted or judged. Whether they imbued you with unconscious habits or where that from which you rebelled. Until you examine these deep roots, they will define your foundational paradigm. So the challenge is unconscious patterns from your personal history may underlie the situation and need excavation. And the gift, build roots of your own. Feel your spine extend like a deep taproot of a tree into the ground. Feel the strength of the earth pulsing up through you, holding you strong through any storm. Wow. What forms your roots? Positive or negative, what forms your roots? And then how do you need to embrace or change that programming? So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. I think we can all take something from that if you want to know the truth. I mean, really. How do you make your decisions? What is the underpinning motivation? And it's going to be something from childhood. It's going to be something from your early life. And for most of us, it's something that needs to be transformed. Wow, that was an amazing card to start with. Thank you. Hey, Lori. All right, let's see where we are going to go from there, because that was like, holy cow. That was, amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. We're being spammed. As always, ignore the solicitors, please. Lori, Capricorn, achieve. Capricorn asks us to dive deep into the sea of collective consciousness to find a worthy dream and then work on it and walk it to the mountaintops. Capricorn, the cardinal earth sign, is ruled by Saturn. Its symbol is a mere goat, half sea creature, half mountain goat. And the sign is connected to our bones and knees, the equipment we use to climb stairs and achieve our goals. The sun shines in Capricorn December 21st through January 20th. So we are literally in Capricorn season right now. The action. This situation needs a good and healthy structure, foundations upon which you can solidly build. Capricorn imbues ambition and drive, determination, willpower, and precision. When used with integrity, these qualities culminate in the gift of leadership. The mere goat reminds us to dive into spirit, into the dream world, get a vision for the good of all sentient beings, then do the work needed to manifest it. Find motivation, set a goal, and build with integrity. Mountain goat climbs easily up and down, but aren't as comfortable on flat terrain. Capricorn energy can leave you depressed when you feel flat and see no progress. If you can't fish, mend the nets. Look for what you can be done now and make it a project. Make short-term plans that take you to medium-term goals and help you climb your mountaintop over time. Celebrate each step. Capricorn encourages you to practice skills and develop spiritual disciplines. Learn to control yourself, not others. Lead rather than dictate. Look for guidance from elders or experts and grow your personal authority. Develop confidence through your portfolio. Observe and savor not what you think you can or can't do, but what you've actually done. The challenge is keep an eye on the power dynamics. Without integrity, Capricorn ambition can enable gross manipulation. Control a tendency to become controlling or manipulative when feeling anxious. Do not fall in love with others' competence. Let it inspire your own. And the gift. Wisdom grown over time and through mature experience is the gift of Capricorn, as is connection to the spiritual traditions and disciplines that offer a sound foundation for our evolution. One step at a time. Keep going one step at a time. And celebrate every success, no matter how big or how small. Give yourself credit where credit is due. Thank you for being here. I hope that resonated. I love this. This is going to be fun because these cards are going to resonate with so many of us. So remember to take what resonates from each of the different cards for yourself. All right, so let's, I'm actually going to give these a good shuffle and move on to cliche. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. So yes, we are in a full moon energy in Cancer, actually. So if you haven't set your crystals out, if you haven't put your moon water out, if you haven't maybe meditated or maybe done a releasing ceremony, good thing to do in full moon energy. So tonight's a powerful night, guys. Harness that energy. Cliche. Oh, this is a beautiful card. And to be honest with you, I haven't used this deck a whole lot, so this is kind of fun because I'm seeing these cards I've never seen before. So look at this cliche. Dignified strength. A planet is at its strongest when it is essentially or accidentally dignified in a sign or placement that aligns with its nature and adds strength. For example, Mars is most Mars-like when in Scorpio or Aries, the two signs it rules. Or in Capricorn, which is a strong sign of leadership. Capricorn coming up quite a bit tonight. There's a theme here, guys. Which is a strong sign of leadership. A dignified planet is like the soccer player who happens to be out in front and free in the exact right place to receive a pass. So cliche, your action. Your voice matters. Trust that you are what's needed here at this moment. You are in your element and at the right place at the right time, so you have an advantage, but it's up to you to make a choice and run with the ball. Dodge the obstacles and look for the opportunities just beginning to emerge. Have faith in yourself. You have what it takes, even if you don't know it yet. It is up to you to tap into your potential and find the resources within. Play to your strengths, use your contacts, sing the song that best fits your voice. Do so with humble respect for the process. This situation is strong enough for you to fulfill your potential without stepping on another person to get ahead. The wind is with you, but will not do the work for you. Take the lead, do your work, and bring your team along with you. The challenge. It may be tempting to take over. Yes, it's time for you to shine, but bring everyone along with you rather than dominate them. Or you may be left high and dry once the game is over. And your gift. For weeks, months, or lifetimes, you have prepared for this moment. The muscles you've built in body and soul and the understanding you have accrued are needed here at this time and place. It's time. That's what I'm feeling for you. It's time. There's no more waiting. There's no more planning. It's go time. And that's what it feels like, honey. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. Okay. Miss Cynthia, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Cynthia, look at that. It flipped right out. It flipped right out. Solar calm, clarify. Look at this. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? When the sun is calm, with few sunspots or solar flares, its steady energy is quiet and soothes any turbulence in our solar system. The volume is turned down on all the other aspects of your astrological chart. Telescopes see further into space. People tend to search for the metaphysical. Planet growth slows down on Earth, but the arts and creative processes often blossom. Politics tend to be opinionated but quiet, attributes more entrenched. It's a hard time to start a revolution. So your action, just appreciate the deep, energizing quiet of this time. Work for steady progress and play the long game. Listen to your muse and support the arts. Take a creative approach and work toward positive change within the systems that are now in place with gentle, steady pressure. Find like minds and grow those deep connections. Listen to the quieter voices that are not usually heard, whether this is the whispering voice of your intuition or the subtle voice of the introverts or underrepresented. In romantic relationships, hold hands and look for places of quiet refuge together. Build relationships now that will help you to manifest needed changes when the tide turns and the sun activates. The challenge: it is not the time to push ahead or spark change. If you try to motivate practical change in your life or try a totally new approach, it can feel like trying to light a match in the fog. Be patient and the fog will clear in time. And the gift: meditation helps. Turn down the noise of the outer world and listen with clarity to the knowing within. Let go of the details of the story and feel the call to spirit, to connection, and to the interconnectedness of all existence. In this quiet clarity, you can see far away to the distant stars and come into understand the overarching patterns. I think that was beautiful and very, very appropriate. So I hope that resonated with you. Thank you for being here. Spirit is speaking. Spirit is in the house. These cards are beautiful. All right. So again, if you're just joining me, if a message really resonates with you, that message is for you. And these cards have such an overarching message. I feel like we can all take something from each and every one of them. I know I can. So thank you for being here. You're welcome, Cynthia. You're welcome. Hello, Krista. It's been a minute, honey. Hello. I hope you're doing well. I hope you've had a beautiful holiday. All right. Let's see what Spirit wants to bring you tonight. What will be most beneficial for Miss Krista? Oh, that one almost came out. Let's see. That one wants to come out. Krista, I'm going to be honest with you. You got two, and I actually just read this one for cliche. So take whatever resonated with that card, honey. And actually the card that we're going to, interesting, look at that, mystery. Card number 46, 8th house. So let's dig into this for you and see what Spirit wants to bring forth. If your chart were a village map, the 8th house would be in the corner of the red light district next to a mortuary and a savings and loan bank. It is a positive house where we deal with things we don't talk about in public: sex, death, debts, loans, psychic phenomena. Here we deal with other people's resources and how they are exchanged, monies, bodies, thoughts, and work, and how we inherit goods and attitudes. This house can feel uncomfortable, but it's a place where we can transform. The action. Assess the power dynamics between you and other people around important resources like sex, money, and inheritances. Notice if a relative or boss withholds money until you behave, or if you or a lover withholds sex until some other need is met. Just get clear in your own mind if anyone is pulling strings and try to heal dysfunctional dynamics with clear and healthy boundaries. Seduce honestly. Not all strange sexual dynamics or unusual financial arrangements are a problem. If you understand your peculiarities and don't feel coerced or controlled by them, they are just a part of who you are. Financial investors and advisors, consultants, ministers, lovers, intuitives, brain trusts, auctioneers, and investigators all work with 8th house affairs, and if they work with integrity, do so productively. Develop your 2nd house resources, your own money, sense of worth, and body confidence to strengthen your freedom and bargaining power and operate in this realm with grace. Engage the resources handed to you, but make your own judgment calls. The 8th house calls for one last freedom, to acknowledge that death exists and be fully alive in response. The challenge. It can be tempting to manipulate by withholding love, power, or money, and hard to step away when someone else is jerking those chains. The gift. Face your worst fears and step through. Feel that liberation. The trap of manipulation falls away when you don't bite the hook. So this is definitely a deep card, Krista, and it may take a little maybe contemplation or meditation on it. You might even want to listen to this again. For anyone that this card resonated with, I would highly recommend listening to that a couple of times because there's a lot there. And I think it's really important. But basically, if you can embrace all the parts of yourself, and if you're always coming at every situation with integrity, you're always going to be able to do the right thing. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. Hello, Crystal Page. Nahinia, welcome. Jazzing, hello. Joe, welcome. Oh, hi, Molly. It's so good to see you too. And no worries. You can always watch the replay if you have to take off. But thank you for saying hello. All right. Let's see what we've got from Suzanne. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, hey, Steph. Hello, Michael. Hey, Sarah. Hi, Karen. All right. So thank you for being with me, guys. Thank you for being here. For those of you who've been with me, have been here before. For those of you just finding me, welcome. For those of you watching on the replay, thank you, thank you, thank you. And please, hashtag replay. Let me know if something resonated with you. Join your energy to the group. All right, Suzanne. Ooh, number 55. Big change. Big change. Climate. Transits, climate. The planets are always moving through time and space, always spinning around us. When those planets form geometric relationships to one another, they create transits, the astrological weather conditions of the day that affect us all. When a moving planet forms a geometric relationship to a planet in your natal chart, that transiting planet can act like a guest who enters your house, sits in your kitchen, or sprawls on your living room. It activates that part of your existence. If that transiting planet talks to your Mars, it activates your warrior nature and fight or flight response. If it talks to your moon, it initiates a story centered around your home, your family, and how you nurture yourself. So the action. This situation is in flux and the surrounding conditions are changing. Stay alert, aware, and be ready to respond to incoming dangers and opportunities. Some people are moving in, others are leaving. New opportunities open and old chapters close. Listen to the grapevine for changes in personal or economic conditions. You are not in control of these elements, but you can make the most of these changes and dance with fate. People that walk into your life now may be karmically important. Either the relationship will last a long time or it might be short, pithy, and teach you a valuable lesson. It can be helpful at this point to look at the transits in your natal chart. There is no volume control on this card's energy. Transits may trigger a small change in the personal around you, or it could signal a shooting star that blazes across your life and turns your direction entirely. You have choices, though. Ask for grace and guidance when responding to the changing circumstances. So the challenge, wild cards are in play. You are not in control of who or what now brushes your life, and that can be scary. But the blessing or the gift, even though life is an ever-moving circus and you do not control the people and events transiting your life, know that you are in complete control of your response to the transit. Choose wisely. So it feels exciting. It feels like opportunity. But yes, it is definitely going to be how you respond that kind of dictates how that works out. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. Hello, Karen. I'm so sorry, honey. Oh, you're welcome, Suzanne. I'm so sorry. So let's see what Spirit wants to bring you. What guidance or message does Spirit have for you? Let's find out together. For Karen. Sorry, Karen. Oh, number 33, master number. And I believe number 33 came up today in the daily card. If I'm not mistaken, Cynthia, you actually did the numerology, and 3 plus 3 is 6, which is harmony. So I think that's an extra message there for you, Karen. And if you didn't see the daily message today, I would either go over to my YouTube channel and grab it, or just scroll down on my Facebook feed and check out today's daily guidance. But this is the South Node, past. The South Node describes what you bring along from past lives, your skills, proclivities, addictions, weaknesses, unfinished business, and a physical place within your body where you may hold tension or in ancient karmic stories. The lunar nodes are the points in the zodiac where the moon's orbit crosses the ecliptic, when the moon, sun, and earth exactly line up here. A shadow mysteriously covers the sun or moon and creates an eclipse. The ancients thought a giant creature cast those shadows and referred to the nodes as the head and tail of a dragon. Where the moon descended toward the south is the dragon's tail. The action. This situation has its roots in some past karmic pattern, the origins of which are not clear. You either need to apply skills that you were born with or look again at old problems and work to heal them. The situation feels hauntingly familiar, but without a story to go with it, echoing traces from another time or life. An old love or familiar enemy may return, or the patterns involved could remind you of an earlier difficult chapter. If someone triggers your South Node, you may feel like you owe them or they owe you, and while that may be true, this accounting won't help now. Cleanly deal with what is on the table and stay in the present moment. Learn new ways to respond, new skills that help when old trauma is triggered or old cravings sing their siren song. Break that spell. Use breathing techniques, investigate dialectical behavioral therapy, or do something unexpected just to break those patterns and give you more options here and now. Stay focused on a healthy future for your own making. The challenge? Under stress, you may fall back on familiar defenses and relive what you've always lived. PTSD, flashbacks, and addictive habits are relationships will operate around your South Node. The gift. Use this opportunity to heal triggers and patterns from the past. Take them as teaching moments and learn. Then your hard-earned skills and wisdom can help you build your future. So I hope this helps in some way. All right, sending you so much love, honey. Take care. Yeah, sometimes when things aren't going well in our lives, there may not be an answer in this lifetime, but there's an old program and an old pattern that could be generational, it could be familial, and we have to break that cycle. For some of us, that is one of our missions, and they are difficult, but they can be achieved. So, sending you blessings. Thank you for being here. Hey, Sarah, how are you? Hello to your family. Congratulations on the new grand baby. That's awesome. All my best to your daughter. All right. Let's see what Spirit wants to bring you. What is the message for Miss Sarah? You're welcome. You know what I'm loving about using this deck? I don't know if you've noticed, guys, but we've not had a duplication except for the one where I got 2 cards. So I really feel like some really amazing messages are coming out, but like messages that we can all take and use, whatever resonates. So this is going to be a really cool one to watch on replay. So Sarah, you got number 8, Scorpio, and investigate. Scorpio asks you to dive down and reach into the wellspring of your soul. Scorpio symbols are the eagle and the scorpion, as this sign invokes both the soaring heights of the eagle's perspective and the scorpion's ability to burrow under the rocks of the psychic or culture. The fixed water sign Scorpio is ruled by Mars in traditional astrology and co-ruled by Pluto in modern astrology. It is connected to the pelvis and to the root chakra. So your action. Drop assumptions and ask questions. Be fascinated by a mystery. Dive deep into the well rather than settle for the surface. Look under rocks and be curious, as this situation is going to require some research. Take nothing at face value. Probe the conscious and the unconscious passions that motivate this situation. Be aware of the sexual dynamics in the room and what role they play. Look at worst case scenarios so you can prepare and then feel safe enough to search for the best case scenario. Be ready to transform and transmute the situation. Distill the essence. Concentrate. Play your cards close to your chest. It's time to gather information, get the facts, work with that material, and introspect. Listen to both sides, facts, and to your own intuition rather than to other people's opinions. Share only when you are ready. Appreciate moments alone. If you learn to be comfortable alone, you will have more bargaining power in relationships. Within the depths of your soul is your connection to the infinite. Search for it. So the challenge, question everything, including your own concerns. Jealousy and possessiveness drain your energy and waste time. Before triggering your defenses, the scorpion sting, ask if that response will get you what you actually need. The gift is transformation. Scorpio loans you the strength and curiosity to plumb the depths and face your monsters. Then soar to new heights and transform the situation. Feel the well within that connects to the collective source. So I hope that resonates. But yeah, don't take anything for face value. It feels like when whatever the situation is coming up for you, you've got to get more information. You need more information. Okay. All right. Hello, Michael Barnes. Let's see what Spirit wants to bring forth for you. Ooh. Tension. Square, semi-square, quincunx. These three aspects are awkward, potentially confrontational, and urge us to grow as we reconcile desperate points of view. Square aspects act as if two horses are pulling at right angles, or two cars are colliding at a crossroads. Needs collide and tension pulls between different priorities within or without. A square is formed by two planets that are 90 degrees apart on the same modality, cardinal, fixed, or mutable, while a semi-square is... Anyway, moving on. The action. Life is a workout. This phase needs juggling, muscle building, and the careful coordination or competing needs. You may feel pulled between one path or another and pushed to make a decision. But with some fancy timing and rhythm, you may be able to do it all. Working with people who have diverse mindsets, skills, and backgrounds can be challenging, but in the long run, these collaborations prove most productive and enriching. Find points of ease, the few things everybody agrees on already, and build out from there. Honor differences and expand. Let this situation become a mandala created by the interlacing elements that at first glance may not look like they go together. These apparently clashing pieces can round out each other and create a beautiful symbol of wholeness. Take this image into your psyche and use it as a pattern of interaction. These tense aspects take work, but don't avoid it. If you take a hatching baby bird out of its egg so it doesn't have to struggle, it won't build the strength needed to survive. A butterfly needs to struggle coming out of the cocoon in order to have circulation in its wings to fly. This situation builds your strength. Get ready to fly. So the challenge is, this is a workout of body, mind, or spirit, and workouts can be tiring. The gift. Take this opportunity to build strength and learn to reconcile the conflicts within. When you can resolve internal conflicts, it is easier to resolve external conflicts. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. Hello, Miss Stephanie. Hello, hello. All right, let's see what we've got for Miss Stephanie. All right. The 9th house, Miss Stephanie. Exploration. If your chart were a village map, the 9th house would contain the international airport, university, or broadcasting tower. The 9th house is the original World Wide Web. It speaks of how we expand our world through official and unofficial higher education, travel, international understanding of philosophy, and global communication. The action. Go exploring. Step out of your comfort zone to see what lies beyond the boundaries of your familiar bubble. Step into a new country, try on a fresh attitude, and immerse yourself in an unusual body of knowledge or a spiritual philosophy you did not grow up with. It is hard to see your bubble, the lens for your experience, until you step outside it. Look back at your socioeconomic milieu, family and friends, and education, and confront any unconscious assumptions that your people, your class, your culture is all there is. You are being charged to develop a truly diverse perspective and understand that real diversity in a person, ecosystem, or company builds resilience. Push your unique boundaries. If you are an urban international traveler, you may be most stretched by small town life. Read the philosophy and spirituality from a far corner of the world. Once you've done all this work, share what you've learned with the world as a speaker, writer, traveler, teacher, or internet diva. Wake up the world. Your challenge. When you finally break through and can see the far horizons, it can be difficult to reconcile the allure of those infinite possibilities with the familiarity or the people close to you. Both are important. The gift. Widen your horizon and expand your world. Explore in your mind, body, and soul. Teach what you know. The world is waiting for you. So, it's time to grow and expand. And I love that for you. Thank you for being here. All right. Hello, Naheen. I'm gonna butcher your name, honey, but I'm gonna give it a try here. So I'm gonna go with Nahenia. And I hope I'm even close. But thank you for being here. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm glad you found me. I have a little dog, and he doesn't bark unless he's either tied up. And well, he gets tied up, but he then like gets stuck. So he lets me know he's stuck, or he's afraid. So I don't know why he's barking, because he's right here in this room with me. There's nothing to be afraid, and he's not stuck. All right, so let's see what we got here. Oh, wow, how pretty. Number 45. So again, I'm only going to, so I come on for an hour and I read for as many people as I can fit in the hour, and I can't fit in everybody. And for some of you, you're going to come back on the replay. So remember, if a reading resonates, that reading is for you. And these cards, I literally have not picked duplicates except for one time. And I picked 2 cards. So they got the duplicate and they got their own card, right? So there's something here for everybody. And I think this is amazing. I think this is what we all needed, honestly. Spirit knows what we need, and they brought it to us tonight, and I think it's beautiful. 7th house, honey, relationship. If your chart were a village map, the 7th house is anywhere 2 equals relate with intensity and intimacy. Somewhere you'd have dinner on the balcony and watch the sunset. It is concerned with how other equals come into your life and how you interact with them, and includes marriage and open warfare, business partners, legal issues, key consultants, and advisors. The action. Nurture your relationships rather than test them. Consider each partnership to be a tree you plant. That seed you may have planted in the 5th house with an idea or a twinkle in the eye. Now you have a sapling with potential. Don't construct a tree house on that sapling. It can't yet bear the weight. Instead of crushing it with expectations, nurture and protect it. In any relationship, there are 3 involved: you, your partner, and that tree, the relationship itself. All have needs that must be honored equally. Make compromise for the sake of the relationship, not necessarily for the other person. Nurture that sapling, keep it safe from predators, and nourish its roots until it becomes a tree strong enough to lean on. Clarify your expectations with curiosity and flexibility. If you are offered a business partnership, read the fine print. Unpack your baggage, the cultural assumptions and family patterns that inform your concept of partnership. Move past who is right and who is wrong and develop a fresh understanding. Partnership for work or love may look easier if you come from the same background, but the more diversity you bring to the table, the more resilient the relationship can be. Agree to contribute equally and celebrate your differences. So the challenge. When you are working in tandem in love or in business, it can be tempting to either give your power away to your partner or take theirs. An unbalanced relationship can become untenable. So the gift. Fertilize the ground of your partnership. Feed your partner with romantic moments and fair and honorable arrangements. When you are fascinated by the spirit of another, they can become fascinated with you. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. And I think that's so important. That's so important. And I think that's a really cool concept that it's three people. It's you, the other person, and the relationship itself, whether it's romantic, business, family, whatever it is, right? So honoring the relationship, which I think makes it easier to compromise. It makes it easier to maybe give a little because you're not feeling like you're letting someone have their own way, right? So thank you for being here. All right. Hello, Miss Molly. And it continues. We still don't have any duplicates. I'm loving it. Loving it. So, Miss Molly, you got Juno, partnership. The asteroid Juno points out how you may have trained to choose between love and work and offers clues on how to balance them instead. This asteroid was named for the daughter of Saturn, wife of Jupiter, mother of Mars. She is the queen, the organizer of society, and rules the roost. Juno and Jupiter modeled an uneasy but equal partnership that took a lot of work and had great rewards. So your action in work and love, Juno wants you to trust that you can hold steady in your life's path and develop equal partnerships. So get in there and wrestle to make the relationship work. Research healthy relationship skills and study negotiation and mediation techniques. Practice respect, communication, love, and conflict resolution between the various facets of your own personality. Like Juno and Jupiter, strive to become two whole, empowered souls who can express their individual potential, work around each other's foibles, and find balance. Be responsible for your own connection to the creative source, spirit, and your emotions. Don't ask another to carry your heart for you, as it makes it hard to accept their unique path. Live out your ambition through your own work rather than through your mate, children, employees, or coworkers. If you do so, you can encourage others' growth and exploration along with your own, and so create the foundations of great relationships and a sense of community. If you don't, you can develop into jealousy or create monsters. If you want to be in a partnership but are not, examine any belief or training that said you had to give up what matters to you in order to partner up. If it's your choice to work alone, accept it. If not, expand that view and invite fresh possibilities. So the challenge, if you live out your ambition through your mate or work partner instead of through your own efforts, the situation can devolve into jealousy, manipulation, or disempowering micromanaging. The gift. True partnership is a spiritual path. Its sacred acts are the practice of healthy relationship skills. These skills begin within. So thank you for being here, and I hope that resonated. Hello, Miss Tina. Hello, hello. Let's see what we've got for Miss Tina. Oh. Okay, they went flying. Let's give them a little love as I hit my crystal tree. All right. Oh, the first time I got a duplicate. So take what resonated, Tina. Take what resonated, honey. Hello, Annette. Hello. Oh, So Annette, you got tension, which is another duplicate. So if you weren't here or didn't hear that one, or maybe didn't listen to it closely, definitely check it out on the replay. But you got the square, semi-square, and king kunks tension. All right. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. Hey, Miss Kathy. Okay. The cats are bullying the dog. That's what you hear going on behind me. They're really not happy with the little boy. They really are not. I got 3 girls that just are not happy with the little boy. All right, Miss Kathy, let's see what I got for you, honey. Oh, you got Cancer, which we're in right now on the Cancer full moon energy. So I find this very, very interesting for you. And it is immerse. Cancer is symbolized by a crab who asks us to dive deep into the sea of emotion and come back home again. The crab always carries its protective shell, however. This moon-ruled cardinal water sign signifies nutrition in and out of the body, and it's connected to the breast and stomach. So the action, be the emotional leader and connect with the parent archetype. If you're in need of parenting yourself, reach out to the divine mother and father, to the earth beneath the sky above, and feel held. Once you feel fed by spirit, it becomes easier to accept the ordinary human limitations of the people around you. If you're called to parent others in this situation, whether in love or work, do so with a balanced approach of honest feedback and support and self-care. Nurture without enabling. Model what you want others to do. Nourish the connections with your chosen family and tribe. Nourish bodies, gardens, communities, and your temple's hearth. Cancer calls us to deepen our relationship to go home, but not to get stuck in this protective shell. If you need more out of life, you'll have to leave the safety to find what you need. Find a home base or a safe place within your soul, and from that safety, be ready to brave exploration and risk caring with all your heart. Come on, go on. Leave him alone. Go on. There. She was blocking his path. He wanted to come in. The challenge of this card: crabs are hard on the outside, but soft and squishy on the inside. Remember that the very defenses you think will keep you safe may actually keep important people out. Soften your shell. You have a backbone and are not protected solely by an exoskeleton. The gift: be aware of the psychic pool in which you float. If you feel tossed by the waves or battered by anxiety and those around you, dive down deeper and find the calm below. Float in the ocean of collective consciousness and feel cradled, nurtured by the Divine Mother, fed and cuddled. Oh, Kathy, that's beautiful for you, honey. Definitely listen to that again if you need to. But Spirit is definitely saying they've got you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for that. All right. Hello. Welcome, welcome. And I see your daughter's on here too. Thank you, thank you. Welcome, guys. I'm so glad you're here. All right, let's see what Spirit wants to bring forth for you. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, that jumped, literally jumped. Ooh, so Peggy, I actually read this earlier, dignified strength. So I'm definitely going to leave that there, and feel free to catch the full reading of this card earlier in this the video. So yeah. Thank you for being here. Hello, Lynn. How are you? Welcome. Oh, there it was. Literally flew out. Oh, 10th house, authority, Lynn. Look at that. If your chart were a village map, the 10th house would hold the courthouse government seat in the public face of your work. Here is the arena for your most public self, your relationship to the authority figures, and your role as a leader. So the action with this card is you are being asked to step up and take on the next level of personal authority. It's hard to build something without a clear blueprint. So look at your definition of a strong leader and decide whether you did about your parents, the school principal, priests, police, and teachers, and observe whether they used their responsibilities wisely and encouraged you to develop yours, or whether you needed to rebel to be safe. Notice your relationship to the concept of divine authority and investigate if it was something to be feared, ignored, or expanded. Did it offer you safety and refuge? These patterns affect both how you react to outside authority and what you expect from yourself as a parent, professional, or leader. Sort between the traits that worked and those not worth emulating. Deconstruct assumptions about authority that no longer serve you. Authority is no longer what other people carry. It is what you are developing within. Take responsibility for healing old wounds around empowerment and create new blueprints. If needed, tell off someone who abused their authority, either in person, in therapy, or in a letter you burn and release. Get the training and certification you need. Create a mental collage of good role models, people who led in a way that empowers others. Create a clear picture of a competent, responsible, lovable, and empowering authority. Step into that role and be that pillar in your community and family with confidence. The challenge. A bully is a parody of true leadership. Be careful not to mistake power over other people as equal to empowerment within. The gift. Wherever you are in your evolution, it's time to take the next step up the mountain of leadership, empowerment, and accomplishment. So I hope that resonated, Lynn. Thank you for being here. Hello, Kristen. Hello. Welcome. Feel like it's been a while, honey. I'm so glad you're here. Got some new oldies. I feel like tonight kind of brought a lot of people back. So thank you for being here. And again, take what resonates. And if I'm not able to get you in a personal reading, just know that there was a message here for you tonight. So if you need to watch the replay, feel free. And especially with these cards, I would say, even if I read for you personally, to rewatch, re-listen, because there's a lot of information here for all of us. Oh, that's awesome, Kristen. She's like, caught you on surprise. You got Neptune, Vision. Oh, awesome, Lynn. Neptune, look like a cool blue pearl floating in an inky sea. This planet symbolizes how we float in the ocean of the collective consciousness. Neptune, the modern ruler of Pisces, takes about 165 years to tour the zodiac. On a practical level, it signals water, liquids, oils, and art supplies. On a challenging day, it shows you how we avoid gritty reality, whether we escape through our imagination, addictions, or martyrdom. On a lovely day, Neptune speaks of spirituality, imagination, and psychic perception. So the action would be to pray, meditate, intuition, use your divination, rest, and dream. Activate the right side of your brain and step out of sequential logic into a sense of the infinite. Engage ceremony and ritual. Find a dream or vision and bring it back here to manifest. Because Neptune invokes both intuition and imagination, it can blur the boundaries between the two. It's all too easy to believe that what we want or what we are afraid of is in fact reality. which can make it easy for others to manipulate you by playing to your hopes and fears. Take each step with care. Working with Neptune is like walking in the fog. You can see the present moment clearly. It's just the future and the past that we get lost in the hopes and fears. If the world feels too harsh, or if you're feeling easily overwhelmed, tend to your sensitive antenna. Pray rather than worry. Neptune speaks of our psychic permeability, encouraging us to soak up our surroundings. Use that to your advantage and choose your surroundings carefully. Meditate with a group. Tune into the trees, the earth beneath, the sky above, or sacred sites. Immerse yourself in whatever feeds you. The challenge. Neptune overwhelm can turn acceptance into passivity, imagination into illusion, sensitivity and the hunger for spirit into addiction. Watch for water damage. The gift. Allow yourself to float, to swim in that great ocean of the collective consciousness. Soak up the presence of divine soul. There is no separation between you and all sentient beings, between you and the realms of gods and spirits. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. And please, hashtag replay if you're watching on the replay. Thank you for being here. This was really cool. We might do this again. This deck was amazing. I feel like everybody got such a unique and special message. I feel like even the first read through, if you didn't take a lot out of it, I feel like the second or third read throughs, if you listen, come back and listen, you will definitely hit on what Spirit was trying to get to you personally, what will resonate with you the most. Yeah. Beautiful. All right, guys. Tomorrow night, I will be in my Living in Love group, 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. We will do the meetup, which is the healing session. So if you're someone that is looking for community, you're looking for healing, you're looking for a connection, definitely check out my online community, Living in Love, for exclusive access to me. And also 50% off the Evidential Medium course starting on January 11th. So lots of good stuff going on, guys. And I'm really looking forward to 2024. And I'm really excited that we're going to start 2024 right off with a cohort of beautiful souls stepping into their connection to spirit. It's called Evidential Mediumship. You'll learn how to be an evidential medium, but it really is so much more. It really is about your own personal relationship with your team of guides, angels, and ascended masters, and then how you can use that for yourself or to share. But you get that choice. You get that choice. But this cohort is going to be really special because it'll be the first time that there's downloadables, printables. I'm also going to give you access to download or print the Living in Love course that I have online. That is a companion piece to the Evidential Medium course. So you'll walk away with that $100 value, 82-page resource that you'll have at your disposal. And then you'll also have access to all the replays of our online meetings, to the meditations, and to all the information, and having your personal questions answered. Because one of the really beautiful things about the Evidential Medium course is everybody comes to the course at their own place, right? In their own journey. None of us are on the same place. And that's what I love about this course. It's designed to help you with your foundation. And with that foundation, you're able to then advance your own journey at least one level, 2 levels, 3 levels, depending on how much time you actually put into the practices, into the homework in the 5 weeks. So it's an amazing experience. And if you want more information or have any questions, please feel free to message me. But there is more information on my website about the Evidential Medium course in the event section. And yeah, you can get 50% off if you by joining my Living in Love online community, which is a monthly subscription, cancelable at any time. But that's what we got going on. So have a beautiful rest of your night, and We'll talk soon, guys. We'll talk soon.